Greetings, Earthlings. This is the voice of Actar Mission Control transmitted via intergalactic satellite to planet Earth. Welcome to the official Actar 911 briefing. This briefing is for the benefit of CPR instructors wishing to become Actar 911 squadron leaders. The following strategic information will be addressed: assembly, teaching features, cleaning, and maintenance. Our goal is to help you get the maximum benefit from Actar 911 in your CPR class. We have invited Captain Bill Stewart to assist in this briefing. Captain Stewart is a genuine Earthling and a professional firefighter who has taught over 1,000 CPR courses. You will be asked to perform the sequences along with Captain Stewart. Therefore, it is advisable that you have an Actar 911 practice mannequin by your side. That is an order, Earthling. Actar 911 is a simple and inexpensive practice mannequin for CPR. We have sent thousands to Earth to help you teach basic CPR skills to the people in your community. As an instructor, you'll appreciate the many benefits that Actar 911 has to offer. Actar 911 has all the important features to help students learn and practice correct CPR technique. Its low price makes it possible to have one for every student in the class. This increases practice time, eliminates waiting, and eliminates sharing too. They're compact and don't need much storage space. They're easy to carry around, whether you have 1, 5, or 10 mannequins. Off-site training is a cinch. They're durable, but please, we don't recommend you do this test. They're made of sanitary and non-absorbent materials. For example, the head is made of the same plastic commonly used on Earth to contain fruit liquids. They're easy to clean and disinfect, even when you have 200 mannequins to clean. They're water-friendly, and you can use them by a pool without worry of water damage. Actar 911 has 6 components: the head, triple action airway, chest plate, compression piston, disposable lung, and rubber band. Please pause the VCR, gather these components, and place them in front of you as shown here. We are ready to begin the assembly. Watch carefully. Each step must be done correctly. When you hear this signal, pause the VCR and perform the step. Insert the head into the chest plate as shown. Push the neck down beyond the groove. Then place it on the floor like so. Attach the triple action airway onto the head like this. Make sure the airway is pointing straight down. Take the lung bag and locate the dotted line towards the top. With the other hand, take the rubber band and slide it over the bag down to the dotted line. Fold the lung bag over the rubber band. Slip the lung bag over the airway and into the groove around the neck. The lung should lay flat. Take the compression piston. The open end is the bottom. Insert the bottom of the piston into the chest plate like this. The chest plate fits securely into the groove. Slide the bottom lip of the lung bag around the compression piston. The lip should be at the top of the piston like this. Slip the chest plate into the top groove of the compression piston. Pull the head out gently until the chest plate slips into the groove in the neck. Be gentle, or you may push the lung off. Have your students assemble their own mannequin with you. You'll be surprised how little time it takes. Let's take a look at your results. If your Actar 911 looks like this, congratulations, you are ready to proceed to the next section. If your Actar 911 looks like this, please go through this section one more time.
Hello, my name is Laverne Ventilate. I am a CPR instructor. With all the money I saved with Actar 911, I was able to move into my own house. Thank you.
Actar 911 has several important features that will help your students learn and help you watch for correct technique. Captain Stewart will now demonstrate these features. During the head tilt chin lift maneuver, the head stops at the proper angle. Watch carefully one more time, then try it. Notice how the mandible is at right angles to the floor. This is an important teaching feature that demonstrates to your students what to look for in a correct extension. If the head is not tilted, the airway remains closed and the lung cannot be inflated. You can also teach the correct hand position on the mandible for the jaw thrust maneuver. This skill is not usually taught to the lay public and therefore may not be applicable to your class. To pinch the nose, place your thumb and index finger over the nostrils. If you fail to do this, the air will escape through the nose and you will not inflate the lung. Although Actar 911's nose is rigid, the principle of sealing the nose to prevent air from escaping is exactly the same as on a human. During correct ventilations, the lung inflates and the chest rises. Watch closely once more, then try it. If you blow too hard, you may pop the lung or head off the mannequin. Each lung is designed with two small vent holes that allow air to escape between ventilations. With Actar 911, you can demonstrate a partial or fully blocked airway even in the extended position. Simply place your hand under the chest plate and put your index finger on the vent hole at the base of the triple action airway. Watch once again. This time the lung bag has been removed for clarity. With a bit of practice, you'll be an expert and your students won't know what your finger is doing until they ventilate. This is excellent feedback that will enhance learning. Pocket masks and bag masks work well on Actar 911. The larynx, or Adam's apple, is well defined on the neck to assist in locating the correct finger position for pulse check. Landmarking is easy to learn and remember on Actar 911. The lower rib and xiphoid process are clearly defined. The compression piston also provides an additional visual reinforcement for correct hand placement. If you wish to increase the level of difficulty, simply place a t-shirt over the chest plate. The piston provides realistic chest compressions. It includes a unique built-in depth sensor that helps students learn correct compression depth. Watch what happens when Captain Stewart overcompresses. It's easy to see and feel. The piston was designed to bottom out at 2 inches or 5 centimeters. Therefore, if you bottom out, you're overcompressing. Watch what happens if Captain Stewart's hands are not exactly in the correct position. The chest tips, and in severe cases, the head may even pop off. This is an incorrect compression. So is this. This is a correct compression. If you teach child CPR, you can convert your Actar 911 mannequins into child mannequins. All you need are the child pistons, identifiable by this yellow stripe. The assembly is easy. Remove the adult piston from the chest plate. Adjust the lung bag by sliding the rubber band to the lower line and reattach the lung bag to the head. Insert the child piston into the chest plate. Slip the lower lip of the lung bag around the top of the piston and finally slip the chest plate into the top groove of the compression piston. You have now converted your Actar 911 mannequin into an Actar 911 child mannequin. The lung volume is smaller. The compression piston is softer with a maximum compression depth of 1.5 inches or 4 centimeters. Your students can now practice the sequence of child CPR, and you need not spend any additional money for lungs or clean additional heads since they keep the same one. The child piston can also be used to practice abdominal thrusts. Place the child piston under the abdomen like this. Correct hand position is easy to learn thanks to this attractive belly button.
Hello, my name is Laverne Ventilate. I am a CPR instructor. With all the class time I saved with Actar 911, I was able to learn how to prepare a gourmet meal for my friends. Thank you.
To achieve the maximum benefit from Actar 911, make sure you have one for every student in the class. Mannequin placement is important. As an instructor, you should be able to see each student during practice. Demonstrate each step of the CPR sequence slowly, then have your students repeat the skills with you. After practicing each individual skill, you can lead them through a CPR drill in which you call the sequence. After several minutes of group practice, their timing will improve and their confidence will increase. If someone in the group is having difficulty, you'll see them and you can help them without stopping the other students. Can you spot the student having difficulty in this group? When everybody practices together, students are less self-conscious without the worry of being watched by the entire group. Have your students practice some of the skills on each other. That way, they can learn how it feels to work on a real person. When practicing on a live partner, students should not make actual mouth-to-mouth contact, give chest compressions, or perform abdominal thrusts. Let's review some common student errors that you should watch for. During the head tilt chin lift, the back of the head should be resting on the floor. During ventilations, watch for chest rise. Excessive ventilations may pop the lung off. Insufficient ventilations do not inflate the lung bag. Watch carefully for landmarking. At first, some students will forget to landmark and they'll go directly to the piston. In the Actar galaxy, everyone has a black piston, but unfortunately, you Earthlings don't have one yet. Therefore, it is your responsibility, instructor, to watch your students closely and correct them when they fail to landmark. During chest compressions, watch for incorrect hand placement. The chest should remain horizontal at all times. Also, watch for overcompression. Check to make sure the Actar 911 mannequin remains in the same place during the CPR sequence. Remind your students to be as gentle as if they were working on a real person. This student is too aggressive. This student is lazy. Good technique will not move the mannequin.
Hello, my name is Laverne Ventilate. I am a CPR instructor. Ever since I started using Actar 911, my CPR classes have become very popular. Thank you.
Actar 911 is easy to clean and disinfect. The materials are sanitary and non-absorbent. At the end of the class, take the mannequins apart. Remove the rubber band from the lung bag and place it in the neck groove. The lung bag should be discarded. If your community has a plastic recycling program, you may wish to recycle the lung bag. If you must carry dirty heads in the squadron bag, first place the head and airway inside the lung and close it with the rubber band as shown. This helpful hint will prevent germs from spreading inside your squadron bag. The head should be cleaned according to the following procedure. Scrub the outer surfaces using warm, soapy water and a brush. To clean internal surfaces, partially fill the head with warm, soapy water and shake vigorously. Rinse thoroughly in clean water. Submerge the heads and airways in a chlorine solution using a quarter cup, 60 milliliters, of household bleach to 1 gallon, 4 liters, of clean water for a minimum of 10 minutes. Drain the heads and rinse with fresh water. Wipe the external surfaces with a clean towel and place the heads in the piston where any remaining droplets will drain and air dry. Place the pistons back into the squadron bag, ready for the next session. Lipstick stains are easy to remove. Scrub with soapy water and rinse. Stubborn stains may require a mild cleanser. If a foreign object, such as chewing gum, falls into the head, it can be removed through the mouth. If necessary, use a pen or pencil to retrieve it. The piston and chest plate can be cleaned with regular household cleaners. Whether you clean the mannequins at work, at home, or in the field, it's convenient and fast. One group of instructors has reported cleaning close to 300 Actar 911 mannequins in just over 1 hour. To prolong the life of your Actar 911 mannequin, follow these simple tips. Keep all parts stored as shown here for the squadron, for the patrol, for the trooper. Every few months, you may want to give your squadron or patrol a thorough cleaning. The plastic tray is easy to remove and the bag can be washed. If you live in cold climates, allow your Actar 911 mannequins to warm up to room temperature, otherwise they may be stiff and difficult to compress. Use the rubber bands provided with the mannequin or with the disposable lungs. This rubber band was specifically chosen to hold the lung bag securely on the head. Smaller ones will not hold the lung in place. That concludes this briefing. Thank you for your attention. By attending this briefing and demonstrating the sequences with Captain Stewart, you have gone beyond the Earthling state and attained the status of Actar 911 Squadron Leader. You are now ready to learn the official Actar Air Force salute. Please watch carefully. Raise your right hand, place 2 fingers on your carotid, and repeat after me. May the pulse be with you. Remember the Actar mission, CPR training to every citizen of planet Earth.